It's your guy, D to the A to the R to the N, bars. And you're back with another episode of The Bars Report. That's right, my friends, The Bars Report. And man, have the bombs been dropping. Been dropping from the left. They've been dropping from the right. They've been dropping down. They've been going all the way up. And it's going all the way down. That's right, my friends, it's going all the way down. I'm talking Remy Ma. I'm talking Papoose. I'm talking Eazy the Block Captain. I'm talking Cassidy. Find out today and more on The Bars Report. Alright, welcome everybody to The Bars Report. Today we're going to be talking about, alright, well let's just start here. Charlie Clips done wild out on Eazy the Block Captain. That's right, my friends, wild out on Eazy the Block Captain. If you watch this battle, it was outrageous. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, the shots were being fired left and right, left and right, left and right. Some of the standout moments that I could say, Eazy the Block Captain, he held his ground. At least he tried. He attempted to hold his ground. He had some dope lines that stood out to me, like, we don't trust clips. That's why we use revolvers. I said, oh, okay. And he was like, I don't trust nothing you do outside of battle rap until you prove that you could battle rap. Something like that. I don't know. Missed the quote there. But it was something like that. And it made me be like, ooh, that was dope. That was dope. But then Clips fired back and was like, yo, you was that dude that was in the Remy Ma video. When it came up, Remy Ma was standing right there. She was standing right there, though. I mean, how you gonna say that? And just, you know what I'm saying? And then to come to find out, John released the audio conversation. Basically, it was Eazy the Block Captain explaining why, how him and Remy Ma was hooking up behind Papoose back when he approached Papoose and Remy Ma. That's why he got knocked out. More or less, the media could find out. Once the media finds out, it could be some big scam, or it could be a big story to be used on Love and Hip Hop. Paraphrasing here, ladies and gentlemen, but that's pretty much what I got from it. That footage got exposed, so now this is pretty much a running joke between Eazy the Block Captain getting knocked out, between his phone conversations getting leaked by John, Eazy the Block Captain, he went into the comment section and he said, oh, you released a edited version of my audio conversation. But he never denied it was him. He never denied it was him. He got knocked out, man. So now, apparently, Eazy the Block Captain just can't get enough. So he dissed Cassidy in his song called High Cinnamon. After that, Cassidy released like a 7-minute joint dissing Eazy the Block Captain. And that's out right now. You should go and check that out. Man, the bars is flying. The bombs is flying. I don't know what's going to happen next. It's crazy like when the world of battle rap and the real life and the street life all mix into one. It's wild, bro. Gotta stay on your pivot. Like a pigeon. Hot 10, hot. This is your guy, General, D to the A to the R to the N. Boss. And we're going to war. Oh yeah, we're going to war. If you know anything about the art of war, then you know what time it is. Bombs are dropping. If the bombs are dropping, you gotta duck for cover. If you don't duck for cover, you're doomed. And we're back with another episode of The Bars Report. That's right, my friends, The Bars Report. And today, we're going to be covering Drake versus Kendrick. Hopefully for the last time. But I'm entertained. I have no horse in this race. So, let's get it. On October 6, 2003, last year, Drake and Cole, they released a song called First Person Shooter. And they announced themselves as being the big three of hip-hop. On March 22nd, Kendrick Lamar responded on this track with Metro Boomin and Future called Like That. And he disputed that claim. He said, there ain't no big three. It's just Big Me. On April 5th, J. Cole responded back with 7-Minute Drill, where he was pretty much saying that Kendrick was underrated, seeking attention, and his last music release was tragic. April 7th, just 2 days. On April 7th, just 2 days after 7-Minute Drill was released, J. Cole deleted the song off his album and apologized to Kendrick on stage at his Dreamville concert. On April 13th, Drake released Push Ups, where he pretty much made fun of Kendrick's height and doing songs with Taylor Swift and Maroon 5, while also dissing other artists like The Weeknd and Rick Ross. On April 15th, Rick Ross responded back with Champagne Moments, alleging that Drake had multiple cosmetic surgeries, including a nose job and ab surgery, while also accusing him of using ghostwriters. I mean, we all know about that. We'll have another episode on that. On April 19th, Drake released another song called Tailor Made, which featured the AI voices of Snoop Dogg and Tupac Shakur, pretty much having the AI voices taunt Kendrick, saying we're waiting for you to respond. On April 21st, Kanye West jumped into the beef on the Like That remix, pretty much on any bandwagon that was trying to take down Drake at the time. On April 30th, Kendrick Lamar finally responded with a track called Euphoria, where he pretty much comes at Drake. He says Drake shouldn't use the N-word, called him a scam artist, and he said he wasn't a good daddy. He said he was a bad peppy. On May 1st, Drake seemed to respond with a clip from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You, with the R.I.P. Heath Ledger, possibly mirroring or possibly copying part of Kendrick's verse when he was talking about what he hated about him. But he was actually quoting DMX from the Breakfast Club. So it's kind of clever how they went back and forth. May 3rd, Drake released a new single called Family Matters, slamming Lamar's engagement to his wife Whitney. And that got nasty. Suggesting infidelity with the bouncer, or with his, with the bodyguard, just like the movie. Yikes. The Bodyguard. On May 3rd, Lamar hit back at Drake with Meet the Grams, where he pretty much went into detail talking to every single person in his family, like a personal letter. It was almost like on some Ether vibes. I ain't gonna hold you. On May 3rd, Lamar dropped a second diss track to Drake, 616 in LA. Almost like the format of the series that Drake has on all his albums. 8 a.m. in Charlotte, 5 a.m. in Toronto. On this one, he was pretty much just going at Drake, talking about he imitated his Tootsie Slide, and he said that he had snakes inside of his camp. On May 4th, Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, where he alleged that Drake was a pedophile and that he liked kids. Yeah, that was deep. And then Drake kind of defended himself. Like, you like kids. I ain't never touched that girl from Stranger Things. Nobody asked you, bro. It's weird. On May 5th, Metro Boomin responded to Drake by releasing his own beat called BBL Drake, and invited all rappers to hop on, and the best verse would pretty much win a contest. I mean, after all, Drake did tell him to shut up and make some drums, so I guess that's exactly what he did. On May 5th, Drake released The Hard Part 6, where he pretty much said that everything that Kendrick was saying was a lie. You know what I mean? Like, he's never been with any underage girls. He never had surgery. They fed his camp information so Kendrick would purposely use that as ammunition for it all not to be true. On May 7th, the security guard was shot outside of Drake's crib. It's not clear if it's all connected to Kendrick or whatever, but Kendrick did use the scope of his house, so it is kind of, there is that connection as the cover art. Also on May 7th, the Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar debuted at number 11 on the Billboard 100. So that's crazy. And then you got Futures Like That at number, at number 8, and you got Push Ups at number 17. So I think that's kind of dope. And also, Not Like Us broke Spotify streaming records to become the most streamed American hip-hop song on the single day, with 6.59 million streams. So people are saying Kendrick won based off of streams. I don't know if that's accurate to say or not. I mean, I was just thinking, is it because they're better records, or is it because you got to decode what he's saying? Yeah, I mean, so you got to run it back a few times. And it's not sales, it's streams. I mean, but I guess I don't know. I'm not going to argue with anybody's opinion. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think Drake won? Do you think Kendrick won? We just went down the whole timeline. It just ended in a whole shootout with somebody getting shot in front of Drake's house after Kendrick posted the address. So what we going to do? What they going to do? It's your guy, D to the A to the R to the N. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There's something on the roof. There's somebody on the roof.